Guys, it's going to be another random video, and we're going to be doing an oil change on the differential. This is a 1972 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. I've had this car for 25 years. One thing I've never done is the differential, so let's do it. First things first, raise it up, put your jack stance, make sure it's safe, and here's the differential. On the passenger side, you're going to find this little screw. You want to make sure you loosen that before you remove the cover in the back. That way you make sure you can refill it once we drain the oil. Okay, we are able to get it off, which means we can start draining and removing the pan. Okay, we get all the screws loose, so we're going to start removing them, but just leave the top one in place. That way this will allow for the cover to just flap open, drain, and then we'll remove that at the end. Get all the screws loose, get yourself like a scraper or a screwdriver or a pry bar. Just kind of work your way around the area. Okay, get a little bit loose, just kind of make sure that's where it's supposed to be. Put some pressure, you don't want to drain it too fast. Liquid gold. Yeah, that was really thick. It was due. It's almost drained all the way. Now we can remove the top screw. That way there's no problem with anything falling out of place. There it is. Doesn't look bad. Looks to be in good shape. But just to make sure, we're going to use our scraper, just kind of go around, making sure we get whatever pieces of the gasket. This was the original, so it actually had a gasket, where I'm not going to use a gasket. I'm actually going to use silicone that is designed for the differential. So while we wait for the rest of it to drain, went ahead and sanded it down, painted it, also took a wire brush to the bolts. I used this spray for the cover. So once it dries, we'll put it back on. Yeah, the cover is dry. Now we're going to be using this silicone that's made for the differential. It is also oil proof, so we don't have any leaks. Okay, we got it lined up. Now we're just going to put the screws on. We're not going to tighten anything. Just wanted to line up before we start tightening any other bolts. Alright, so we have all the bolts in place. I let it dry for a day, and now we're going to fill it with this gear oil, and it takes about 2.5 quarts. So let's start filling. Alright, so it took about 2.5 quarts. As you can see, it is leaking. So we are topped off. Now we can put the screw back on and we're done. We can clean this out. That's it. We're done. Hope this helps. See you on the next one.